Sophie Bruno. This is for JoeScentMe. I am the creator of Affinessence brand. This is a French brand that has about 2 years. And my idea was to create for the first time perfumes exclusively with base notes. So this is very unique on the market. And so I wanted to do that because I want to give the best quality to the customers. And of course, the best perfumes are the ones that you can recognize, that you can memorize. Perfumes that have quite big identity, in fact, personality. And usually they are very strong, powerful, and they have long-lasting properties. I really love base notes, and I thought those notes, they have those qualities, in fact. And so I had this idea, such incredible idea, in fact, to create for the first time perfumes exclusively with base notes. This was my idea. That is why I created in my brand Affinessence, which means affinity with essences. The first collection is collection note de fond, collection note de fond. It means base note collection. So I do assume that we do not have any pyro. Means we don't have fresh note, no citrus. We do not have hard notes, I mean no flowers, no fruits. We just have base note, but so wonderful quintessence of perfumery notes. So I first launched 4 fragrances in this concept of a base note, of course, and now are coming, presenting for this fair, specific for you, people from USA, the Musk Ambergris and the Cuir Curcuma. So, first of all, we may speak about the Sandalwood and Basmati, which is, as you can see, very original. Basmati is the Basmati rice, you already know, that you can smell from very far away, and which has a specific big trail. And in my mind, it was similar to the one of the Sandalwood. Of course, we chose the best sandalwood you can find, which is very rare. Now it's not used anymore. This is the one from Mysore in India. I wanted this sandalwood. So this is this perfume, which is really bestseller now. The other one is vanilla and benzoin. This is really a different vanilla. This vanilla comes from Tahiti, which is an intense vanilla, in fact very expensive, not very much used in perfumery, and blended with benzoin from Laos. So it's a vanilla gourmand but not sweet. It's really different than other vanillas.
Very good.
Also the cedar and iris. I wanted to, of course, work iris, which is a wonderful raw material. And I wanted the best, of course, again, the one from Italy, from Tuscania, Iris pallida. And I wanted a huge quantity. And I had the idea to balance it with an overdoses of cedar, 3 different kinds of cedar. The one from Texas, one from Mexico, and the third one is from Morocco, which is named Atlas Cedar, that maybe I guess you know already, with animal tones. So this is really, this one has a powdery explosion, it's really refined as a fragrance, and again very different, unscented, because so much cedar that could be maybe masculine notes, and but iris, but without flowers. So I didn't mention it, but of course these are for both men and women, as we speak of feelings, emotions, and love with perfume, so scents. The other one is the patchouli wood. Again, a new way to work on the wood. This is, of course, a real natural agar wood essence, which comes from Indonesia, and blended with an overdoses of patchouli, also from Indonesia. This is the heart of patchouli. So this fragrance again is very new, as being patchouli without vanilla, but mixed with vetiver from Java, and this wood not being blended with roses as we usually do, but with these overdoses of patchouli. Now let's speak about the 2 new fragrances. One is then Cuir Curcuma. The Cuir Curcuma is totally new. I mean, the curcuma, I am the only one to have this raw material natural in a fragrance. In fact, it was selected and founded by Alexandra Carlin, the nose of the curcuma. It is totally new in perfumery. She had the idea of recreate the curcuma latte. It's also called, maybe you know, golden milk. It's a very ancient beverage Indian people drink, which is very good for health. And maybe you know curcuma for food, which is a root, and so it has milky notes, and then almond powder, cinnamon and nutmeg, and of course the curcuma that has iron, in fact, so some powdery notes similar to the one of iris. Also balanced with darker notes of leather, but soft, really like full grain, the best leather you can find. So it's really at the end a gourmand leather, which again doesn't exist on the market. It's really nice, this fragrance, and I must confess everybody who came here really love it and is in love with this fragrance. The last one, but not the least, as we say, is musk and ambergris. Musk is the one, as you know now, natural musk is totally forbidden, but this musk has been selected to be the most similar to the original Tonkin musk and blended with a real natural ambergris. It's an infusion. This ambergris, you know, it's animal origin, but we speak about blocks of ambergris clay. They come from sperm whale, and you don't, of course, you don't kill the animal. You find them on the water, on the ocean. This one comes from Pacific. These blocks are from 10 to 20 years old minimum, so it means you will smell both mineral, cold, freshness of the ocean, but also they had all the sun rays during years and years. So when you smell this perfume, you just don't know if this is warm or cold, and it's very surprising and very different. And this one interests very much people who already know niche perfumery and they are looking something very different and new and unseen. So just a word about the presentation. They all come in 100 milliliters content, natural spray, of course. They have their natural cashmere pouch, which is also very interesting or useful to put any sunglasses, watches, or whatever you want. But not innocent, because cashmere with the base notes is just incredible. Also with natural fibers also. And this wonderful lacquery wood, wood coffret. They all have this black coffret. Well, I think this is the presentation of Affinessence, and have a nice day, and hello to all USA people. Bye-bye.
So thank you so much, Sophie, for introducing me to your line right here. That's Sophie right there. She's got a book. She is the perfumer that knows behind this amazingly beautiful brand. Guys, I have smelled every single one of these, and I have to tell you, they are really luscious, delicious, and you're one of my favorite perfumers just because I love the fact that you get right to the point. I don't want to wait for the top in the middle. I am just like you. I prefer to have everything right there, right in front of me, and I love that about you. Guys, this is an amazing packaging. I'm going to do a review on this one right here, which happened to be my favorite one. Sophie, thank you so much. Make sure that you guys follow Affinessence on Instagram, on Twitter, on the website, wherever. And if you want to purchase these bottles, there'll be information on your website on where to buy them, and no matter where you are in the world. Thank you again for tuning in to JoeScentMe. I'm out from Milan, Esxence 2018. Bye-bye.